to a Hurricane Week special of the Super Cyclone Challenge. I'm your host Nathan Foy, and let's see who's going to be in the hot seat tonight. Will it be Waniel Hodson? Freely admits that he doesn't know much about storms, but he says he's learning. Will he do well tonight if he's selected? Or will it be Marcel Holos? Thinks he knows everything about Guess the Storm, but will he know everything on our show tonight? Or might it be Craig Fisher? Knows everything if Cyclone Bansi or Pam is mentioned, but how will he do with the rest of the question? Or will it be Mexican César Gamez? Apparently has quite a good memory, but will that serve him well tonight? Or will it be David Tones, who's completely flabbergasted every time we do Guess the Storm? Hopefully we won't see any of those tonight. Or will it be all-time winner Devon Williams, who's still setting the record for the most amount of game show wins? How will he do tonight if he's selected? Or will it be John Courier, residing in Massachusetts and knows a lot about American cyclones, so they say? Or will it be Old Hampshire weather watcher Michael Scott, who loves to play about with Hypo World? But how will he do tonight in the real world? Or could it be Scotsman Lee, who, well, seems to be rather untested actually. We don't know much about him. How will he do if he's chosen? Yes, and here we are on the Super Cyclone Challenge. How do I back that up? Well, my name's Nathan Foy, I'm sure you know that by now, and I'm here in the studio taking on, or well, letting the first challenger take us on the Super Cyclone Challenge. And how strong will his storm become? And who is it, first of all? Well, would you like to reveal yourself? It is César! Hello!
Hello Nathan, hello people.
Hello world. Now, you were on one of our shows recently. You were on one of the Eye of the Storm, and you didn't do terribly well, did you?
Yeah, that was terrible, but man, it was my first time, so it's not bad for me.
Now, this is an individual challenge, so you may do drastically different in this competition than you would normally. Now, let me tell everyone what's going to go on in the next 5 days. We're going to be running 5 of these episodes, where 5 lucky contestants, randomly selected beforehand, will be put onto the show. And they will then be in the hot seat. It's sort of millionaire style, where we are presented with lots and lots of questions, multiple choice, with plenty of them with a time limit on as well, at least to begin with. It's to discourage internet lookups. We're going to be, obviously, they'll be answering the questions. There's several lifelines to help you out along the way, and whoever ends up with the highest score by the end of the week is declared the winner and is put through to a special round on Saturday if they choose to accept it. It's pretty simple, really. You progress up the miles an hour tree, basically. For every correct answer you get, you gain a certain amount of, well, you gain just 1 up on the intensity of your hurricane. César, what are you going to name your hurricane today? I wonder.
With my name,
of
César.
course, César, get César. Not the one that hit wherever it hit back in 1996 and became
Of
Douglas.
course not.
Douglas.
And I'm not Douglas.
No, certainly not. Okay. Well, let's begin then. Unless there's anything you want to talk about before we begin, César.
God bless me.
God bless you. Is
Yes.
it that bad?
Yes.
Are you concerned about this?
Well, I'm just... Oh my god, I'm just so nervous, but I think I will...
You don't know what to expect, do you?
I'm going to do it well, so...
Yeah,
I expect
well,
that there is
me neither.
something.
I expect a lot of problems. Alright, well, let me tell you what's going to go on in the first round. By the way, we have 30 questions in total, and at every 5 questions there's a save point. So if you reach question 5, which is for 40 miles an hour tropical storm, if you get that one correct, you are a tropical storm, César. You're not even tropical yet. And when you do reach 40 miles an hour, that is a safe zone. So if you lose on any of the 5 questions after that, you go back to 40 miles an hour, and that's what you take home with you that evening. Of course, you can walk away on any question, and you can play with any of those lifelines. There are 5 of them, by the way, which I'll actually explain now because I sort of should really. The first lifeline is to phone a friend. One of our Skype team is on hand if they to assist, and you can choose who. I'm pretty sure Craig's available, and quite possibly Devon and Daniel will try them later on if we need to. Of course, you can take 2 of the answers on this multiple choice question, so you can double dip, go once and then twice if the first one's wrong. You can take a 50-50 on it, removing 2 of the wrong answers. You can swap the question around, and the final one is the one that I like the most, where you it's called the risk lifeline, and on this one the next contestant takes the hot seat and asks and gets asked the same question to see if they know the answer, and if they do, then obviously then they take the chair. But if they don't know and get it wrong, then César comes back onto the hot seat on the next question. Does that make sense to you, César?
Oh my god.
So, obviously we're timed against the clock on these first 5 seconds. You will have only 20 seconds to answer them. So if you do want a lifeline during any of these questions, just say lifeline and I'll stop the clock, okay? If you are sure of your answer, I'm sure you will be because you're a clever guy, just say final answer and whichever one you've chosen, and everyone knows how this goes. So without further ado, here we go. Are you ready?
Yes.
The time will start as soon as I reveal all of the answers. The first question. Here we go. This is a big one. Hurricane Joaquin formed in which basin in 2015? Is it A, the Atlantic, B, the Pacific, C, Indian, or D, Arctic?
In the Atlantic basin.
Is that your final answer, César?
Yes.
Yes, that's César's final answer. Excellent. It's correct, César. Well done. I don't think we needed any ado on that one, but yes, fantastic. You're off the board. That, by the way, has earned César his first 10 miles an hour. You're a 10 mile an hour invest. Oh yeah, he's pleased.
Yeah.
We want to do a lot better than that, though. Okay. So I'm trying to get all the camera angles sorted here. Okay, well, here's the next question. Best of luck to you. It's for 20 miles an hour. I know it sounds pretty pathetic at this time, but you got to do it. Okay, here it comes. Which Category 5 typhoon came first? Was it Pseudolore, Dolphin, Atsani, or Angela? Time starts now.
Typhoon Angela.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure.
Final answer.
Final answer.
He's locked it in. César, are you sure? Oh, I hope you are. Well, he is. Angela came first. That's correct. He's got 20 miles an hour in his bank. And he's on his way to becoming a Medicaid or something like that. Hey, it does get more difficult, you know. Don't get too comfortable over there.
No, I'm not comfortable.
No, me neither. Let's go straight on to the next question. In which country did Typhoon Haiyan make its strongest landfall? Is it the Philippines, Japan, Vietnam, or China?
It was in the Philippines.
Is that your final answer, César?
Is my final answer.
That's locked in for 30 miles an hour. Has César got it? Of course he's got it. Haiyan made landfall in the Philippines. The strongest storm to do that in, well, goodness knows how long, wasn't it? César, well done. 30 miles an hour. I'm tempted to say points all the time, but there we go. Let's speed this up a little bit. The next question. What was the last named storm of the 2012 Atlantic hurricane season? Was it Tina, Tanya, Tony, or Tinky Winky? Focus, focus.
Tony. It was Tony.
Is that your final answer?
It's my final
Oh,
answer.
wow. So, are you sure it's not Tinky Winky, yeah?
No, it's not.
I don't write these questions.
It's Tony. It's Tony.
Yep, it certainly is Tony. You said that final answer in well more than enough time before the 20 seconds was up. Yes, Tony's the final answer, and César is cracking up live on air. Okay, well, César, this one is rather important. This is for 40 miles an hour. It's the last point in which you could go home as a 0 mile an hour nothing piece of vapor. So it's pretty imperative that you get this one right, okay?
Okay.
And here's the question. Tropical storm Zeta dissipated in which year in the Atlantic? Was it 2004, 2005, 2006, or 2007?
It was in the 2006.
Sure about that?
I'm sure.
Final answer, César. Well, he's gone for it. 2006. I mean, come on, this is easy for people like César. Of course, it's the final correct answer. It was 2006, formed in 2005, right at the death of that year, and persisted into 2006, the final storm of the 2005 Atlantic hurricane season. César, well done.
Thank you.
40 miles an hour tropical storm. You must be very
Yay.
pleased about that. That just said 0 miles an hour. Ignore that. César, yes, not only is he 0 miles an hour, but he's got a 4 tacked on to the front of that. 40 miles an hour, weak tropical storm at this point, but hey, César, walk in the park, surely.
Of course, I will be stronger than that.
It was easy, right?
Yes.
Excellent. That's
But-
good, that's good.
The next step will not be easy.
Well, we move on to the next stage now. You get a little bit more time added onto that, onto your time there. Of course, you've got all 5 lifelines still intact. You have 30 seconds on these questions, and they start now. Typhoon Tip reached what minimum central pressure? Was it 970 millibars? Was it 901 millibars? Was it 870 millibars? Or was it 868 millibars?
Typhoon tip pressure was 870 millibars.
870?
870.
Well, any time to think about that, you've got 30 seconds to play with. Final answer, César?
Is final answer.
Alright, that answer's locked in. I'm just going to be overly dramatic here to stall for some time. César, who are we kidding? That's the correct answer. Tip did bottom out with a peak wind speed of 870 millibars. Remarkable storm that one was, wasn't it? And it did indeed. Strongest storm ever.
Oh yes, very very strong.
Crazy. César, you're
Yep.
up to 45 miles an hour. You're getting up there. You're getting up there.
Woo!
That's right. Okay, well, the next one. Here's your next question now. This is for a little bit of a jump to 60 miles an hour. So this one you might like. Here we go.
Okay.
Next question. Which storm name followed Hurricane Michael in 2012? Was it Nana? Was it Nancy? Was it Nadine? Or was it Nate?
Is Nadine.
2012 followed Hurricane Michael. You sure about that?
Yes, I'm sure.
Are we even testing you here, César? Is this like, you could do this in your sleep? Eh?
Maybe.
You've still not said final answer, by the way.
But Nadine is my final answer.
Final answer. Okay, that's locked in there. Good. Got 10 seconds remaining. Okay. César, well, he's confident. I mean, what can I do when someone's as confident as César? But by storm standards, they are pretty easy questions for people like us. We started with a pretty strong guy in César. César, it's correct. Of course it's correct. César up to 60 miles an hour. If you think you can do better than him, by the way, then if you'd like to be on our show, I mean, we've not really had him tested out yet, but if you think you can do better in our next show, then please apply to be on one of our future shows. We're running the whole of Hurricane Week, talking about doing these doing these events. And how far can César go? Will he become a hurricane? Well, we'll see very soon. In fact, he's only 3 questions away from becoming a 75-mile-an-hour Category 1 hurricane. Here's your next question. What was the last Atlantic storm name to be retired? Was it Arthur, Ingrid, Sandy, or Gonzalo?
The last name to be retired was Ingrid. It's my final answer.
Not Arthur then.
It's Ingrid.
Not Arthur, not Sandy. Well, Ingrid came after Sandy, didn't it? Not Gonzalo, right?
No, Gonzalo, no. Ingrid was the last
Gonzalo
name.
was very strong.
Yes, but no, make some damage like Ingrid, so Ingrid is the last name to be retired.
Is that your final answer? Hurry.
Yes, it's my final answer.
Yes, of course it is. You need to get in the habit of saying final answer early. You're almost stretched for time there, you know? You're almost. We still don't know whether it's the right answer or not, but lack of dramatic music tells us that it is. It's the correct answer. César, you've done it again. Up to 65 miles an hour. Sorry, I was one step ahead there. 65 is 65 is César's speed. Whoa, he's getting up there. Okay.
Be careful, people. I'm getting strong.
César, how do you think you're doing?
I'm doing very good, but I'm
feeling comfortable?
I'm not comfortable at all because
not comfortable. Okay.
the next questions will be very harder. So
That they are going to get that way. Yeah, you're too right. Here's the next question. Hurricane Debbie of 1961 is known for affecting which island group? Is it the Cape Verde Islands, the British Isles, the Canary Islands, or the Cayman Islands?
oh my God!
Hurricane Debbie, 1961, affected which island group? Cape Verde Islands, British Isles, Canary Islands, or the Cayman Islands? Think about it. Take a lifeline if you need it. Gonna have to hurry.
I think it was the Cayman Islands.
Final answer?
Yes.
César? Oh!
Yes.
César! Oh! That was so close, César.
1 second, right?
Yikes, you had 1 second left. That was your final answer. You said the Cayman Islands, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, this is for 70 miles an hour. César, do you think you're right?
Yes. Okay, that long silence done.
It's a very long, tense silence. César, I'm sorry, it's the wrong answer.
So it was a Cape Verde-like, or what is?
César, Hurricane Debbie affected the British Isles.
The British? What the?
Yes, it hit Ireland.
Wow.
César, what can I say?
I don't know.
Except I'm sorry. Because you dropped down to 40 miles an hour, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, César, weak tropical storm. Oh
Well,
no.
we're still a tropical storm, but
Oh, César.
that hurts me.
That hurt me.
Well, no problem, no
Yikes.
problem. I'm still alive.
César. What are we going to do with you? I was expecting. Oh dear. I can't get over it.
Well, I could be a hurricane. Don't worry.
Well,
I will be a
César,
hurricane.
maybe you'll have another chance one day, but César leaves us with 40 mile an hour winds. Oh, yikes.
Well,
what can you do?
that was not. Well, that was not bad, but I don't remember so much Hurricane Debbie of 61.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. It was just a stinker of a question, just popped up out of nowhere, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm still a tropical storm, don't worry.
Yes, well, that was César, and that was his game, finishing up with 40 miles an hour. Looks like we ended it earlier than we thought. this evening. We'll be back in a few moments. In fact, we'll be back in just one moment. César, if you'd like to add Craig to the conversation, we're going to talk briefly about what's going on with Cyclone Chapala before we sign off César's game. César.
Well,
what on earth were you? No, it was a question that caught you out, wasn't it?
yes.
Yeah.
But well, it's very funny. That game is it's entertaining.
Yes, Craig wanted to do an update. I don't think he's actually here anymore, unfortunately. So, César, would you like to talk about Cyclone Chapala?
Yeah, actually, man, I'm very impressed about Cyclone Chapala because it's a weird cyclone in the current location that is right now. Is the strongest storm to make landfall in Yemen. Actually, I think it's making landfall right now.
Yeah, it is. Yemen.
As a cat, it's a cat 2 storm or a cat 1?
Still a category 2, stronger than
Oh,
César.
Jesus. Poor Yemeni people. Well, Chapala was very, very close to be a category 5 cyclone, but underwent a period of IWOL replacement cycle, and then her has not more opportunity to.
Well, it sort of collapsed that IWOL, didn't it?
Yes, after her third IWOL replacement cycle, the IWOL collapsed before landfall. I think it was the interaction on land and wind shear, strong wind shear, I think, is surrounding her right now.
I think wind shear was rather low, actually.
Oh, I don't know.
I can't. Well, it was a few days ago. It could have changed in that time, but yeah.
Well, the other good news for Yemen is because Chapala is sending a drought in Yemen currently right now.
Ah, right, a drought.
Yes. So maybe this can help in some places in
All
Yemen.
right.
But
I'd like to John, welcome.
Hi. You know, Cesar, you should have called me because I was like, I know this one so badly.
It's difficult. It's difficult when you're on those. You know, the time's ticking down there, and you just you're running out of time. You had to make some sort of decision, and you ended up taking the wrong one, unfortunately. But it's a good effort, César. John, do you think you could beat that?
I think I could, but it's just I can't participate because then again I don't have a webcam right now, which is horrible. I'm kind of feel sad because I have no thing that you can't see me or anything. I don't have any computer that has a webcam that works right now, so I'm kind of sad I can't participate.
Okay. Well, hey, John, any other comments before we finish up here on this game show? We didn't even get past the first commercial break, César.
Well, you know, it's always one of those questions that just you think you know, so someone knows so well, and then they just get it wrong. It's okay. I have those too.
Hey, we're not here to rub it in, César, because.
I mean, for the first run, you did darn good. You done.
John, those questions, would you have got all of those right?
Probably.
So you're the smart one, are you?
Yeah.
So are you gonna test it out later on this week?
Yeah, if I get a computer working. But may I tell something to the audience?
Yes, go.
Still watching. Well, this game was my own little brainchild in a sense. I kind of came up with the idea with this.
It was, John, yes, and I expect that he'll be taking over a new series of this game show in the future.
As soon as I get a computer that actually works with a webcam and stuff, I will be happy to host this show, but not before I participate on it first.
Yes, indeed. All right. Well, hey.
I'll try to get my computer fixed by the later end of this week. I'm hoping.
Yes. Well, I think we're going to end the show then. Thanks for playing, César. César finishes with 40-mile-an-hour winds, only a minimal tropical storm. Can you do better than César?
Yes, I
out
can do better.
tomorrow and see if the next person does any better than César. Will it be John? Will it be someone else entirely? If you'd like to get involved, just contact me at Force13HQ. Send us a message on YouTube, on the YouTube channel, or you can send us a message through Facebook and Twitter. Search Force13, all in text. Or you can add me personally on Skype, addfool13 FOOL13. But that's all for now, and we'll see you again soon. Adios!
Bye now.
Bye bye.
Have a great evening, guys.
Have a great
this video.
And because this was so ill prepared, I've got no closing title, so you're just going to have to look at a picture of me until the music stops. Thanks for joining us.